Hey, how's it going, everybody? Today's video is part 3 of the centralized filter system install. All of the piping is completed, the linear piston pump is connected, and all of the hoses are ran all the way down to the sponge filters. You can see there Chillawilla Red Shoulder holding. We're stripping her later on today. But you can see that I've ran each and every sponge filter on the new system. My son Mikey wants to say hi.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
I will help her. So every tank now has sponge filters running in it. I have unplugged all these hang on the back filters. Not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. If I'm going to hold on to them just in case of an emergency, or if I need them at a later date, or if I'm going to sell them off. But yeah, centralized filter system is connected and running. You can see all the hoses that I have connected running down. There is a bunch more valves up there, and that's for these empty spots that you see that I still need to purchase tanks at the $1 per gallon sale. But the entire system is ran now and is running and operational. I have set up all of the other tanks that I had that were just hanging out empty down here waiting for this process to go. So now these tanks are up and running, and I'm not sure if you can see those or not, but there is some fry in there already. There's some albino red top and bunas and some Kenyai mixed together. Mixed those two because they're really easy to tell apart. One's white, obviously, and the other one's Kenyai, which are blue, where the males are turned yellow. Next to that is a pretty decent sized batch of Super Red Empress fry. And I have moved my Super Red Empress to the 40-gallon breeder wall. There is the male right there. My beautiful Red Empress male. And all of his monster females. Some of these females pushing 6 inches. They're every bit as big, and that one right there is actually bigger than him. There's a couple of them that are even bigger than he is. But he's got some growing to do still. But he's gorgeous. Gonna try and tie this week's fish room update into the centralized filter system also. This is my Tangerine Tiger breeding colony. Be moving them over to this spot right here. I'm building some more braces underneath this board, and I'm going to tie this board onto it because it's not a 40-gallon breeder. This is a 46-gallon bow front. It does fit on there, but you know, I want some more support. This you guys have seen before. This is my Aratus batch, and I have some convict that I've bred and raised in here myself that I'm trying to sell off. This is my Kenyai Blueberry OB and Bunas. Then up here is my Ethioani breeding colony. Here is my Tangerine Tigers. Some of these guys are pushing 2.5 inches now. I'm setting up a 55-gallon grow-out tank for them to go into here shortly. So I can get them to full size. Over on this end, you guys have seen these many a times, my Chillawilla Red Shoulder breeding colony. There's the male there. Above that, I have a batch of German Reds growing out. About 3/4 to a couple of them pushing an inch now. They're growing nicely. Over here is my Aratus breeding colony. And then this guy I've been trying to get on camera for quite some time. Showing his breeding colors today. This is my ivory head Moloto. And I was telling you about his velvet looking fins. Look at that guy. He is some specimen. Gorgeous fish he is. And he is producing, I have a nice little batch of ivory head Molotos back here. Next to that, my albino red top and bunas. Male's hiding back there behind his pot like he always is. Above that, my Kenyai breeding colony. Over here is another batch of OB peacocks that I am growing out. They're about, 3/4 to an inch, just like the German Reds. Okay, over to the fry wall. We have some flavescent fry up here. These are the ivory heads I showed you. Another large batch of OB peacocks. These are 3 Regal Blues that are holding. And now that my filter system is up, I can strip them, and I have a dozen egg tumblers that I'm going to start using. So that'll happen here in a few minutes after I finish this video. This tank is empty. I just moved a female out of there. Up here is 2 holding OBs. Another empty tank, just moved some more fry over out of there. Over here is the Apache fry. There's a good 75 to 80 in there. Because I waited so long and it's dusk here, I won't be able to show you guys the breeder wall today or the other side of the fry rack. But just wanted to do a little video telling you that the centralized filter system is done and up and running. You can see all the sponge filters are up and running. Everything is ran and operational, not a single leak in the system. And this thing I thought was going to rattle like crazy and make a bunch of noise. It is perfectly silent. Doesn't make any noise whatsoever. This oscillating fan that I have down here is actually way louder than this thing up there. You can't hear it at all. So loving that thing. But all right, that's part 3 of the centralized filter system, along with your fish room update for the week. I'll try and get another update in another time this week when it's lighter out. Next project will probably be getting more tanks to fill all these racks, or it may be the lighting. We'll see. As funds come in, we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, until the next video, always rate, comment, subscribe, and we'll talk to you later.